Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to Let's Learn with Us. My name is Ridha and then
Ridha.
So we're going to continue our next material.
Let's get started.
Alright, so the fifth strategy or the fifth skill is about to listen for who and what in passive. It is sometimes difficult to understand who or what is doing the action in a passive sentence. This problem is often tested in the short dialogues. For the example, if on the recording or the audio, if you hear the first speaker or the man says, "Did Sally go to the bank this morning?" Then the woman replies, or the second speaker replies, "Yes, she did. She got a new checking account." Then the narrator asks, "What does the woman imply?" Then you will see in the textbook or the computer screen the sum of these options or choices. A. Sally wrote several checks. B. Sally went to check up on the bank. C. A new checking account was opened. D. Sally checked on the balance in her account. The correct answer is C. A new checking account was opened. Because if we look at the last sentence that the woman say, she got a new checking account. If we analyzing the who is she or Sally in the context, and the what is got a new checking account. And from that what and who, we change the object to subject. The subject that the woman say in the sentence she got a new checking account is she. She is the subject, and the object is checking account. Then we change the object checking account into the subject. So it's gonna change the sentence into a new checking account was opened by her. So the answer is C. And then I also have some tips for passive statements. First, if the dialogue contains a passive statement, the answer to the question is often an active statement. Second, if the dialogue contains an active statement, the answer to the question is often a passive statement. But you need to note this. Check carefully who or what is doing the action in these questions.
We have skill 6. Listen for who and what with multiple nouns. So, we already learned with me about who, what, and where, but now we have who and what, but with multiple nouns. Multiple nouns, it means like when we have sentence, we have two nouns. So in one kalimat, we have two kata benda. For example, I'd like to give you one sentence. Zidni gave the cat hug. Yeah, hug. Zidni gave the cat hug. So, who gave the cat hug? So, Zidni, yeah. Zidni hugged the cat. The cat hugged the cat. So, that's for the example, yeah. So, now we have example for the tuple here. We have a man and woman again, and then the narrator. Do you know who is the band now? Okay, the woman. I heard that Mara replaced Robert in the band. Okay, Mara replaced Robert in the band. So, Robert is not part of the member again, yeah guys. But Mara now is the part of the member. So, Robert now it's nowhere, guys. Okay, what does the woman say about the band? Okay, what happened with the band, guys? A. Robert became a new member of the band. No, yeah, but Mara replaced him. So Robert is not the new member, but he now like kicked out by Mara, ya guys. Okay. B. Robert took Mara's place in the band. No, Robert not took, but he kicked out by Mara, ya guys. The answer is not Robert took Mara's place in the band, but Mara took Robert's place in the band. So B, it's a wrong answer. Then C, Mara didn't have a place in the band. No, yeah, Mara right now has a place in the member because she replaced Robert, you guys, his position. And then D, Mara took Robert's place in the band. Nah, Mara took Robert's place in the band. It's the right answer because Mara now is a new member and Robert now kicked out from the members, guys. Okay.
Alright, next we are gonna talk about the seventh skill or the seventh strategy. So the skill is about to listen for negative expressions. Negative expressions are very common in the short dialogues, and the most common kind of correct response to a negative statement is a positive statement containing a word with an opposite meaning. So, if the last statement is negative, then it is most likely that the answer is positive, and that answer is have an opposite meaning to the statement. For example, if on the recording you hear the first speaker or the man says, "How did they get to their grandmother's house in Maine in only 5 hours?" Then the woman or the second speaker said, "They didn't drive slowly on the trip to Maine." Then the narrator will ask, "What does the woman say about the trip?" Then we'll give given some options like A, they drove rather quickly, B, they couldn't have driven more slowly, C, they wanted to travel slowly to Maine, and D, they didn't drive to Maine. Well, we need to focus on the woman's statement that they didn't drive slowly. So what is the opposite of didn't drive slowly? The answer is quickly. The answer quickly is on the A option. They drove rather quickly. So the correct answer to that question is A. They drove rather quickly. And now we are having some types of negative expression. The regular negative expressions like not or and. For example, Stam is not sad about the result. So the correct answer to the statement is happy because not sad is the same as happy. Then the other negative expressions like nobody, none, nothing, and never. For the example, nobody arrived on time. So the correct answer is late because late is the same meaning as nobody arrived on time. Then the second example to the other negative statement expression. Saul never works hard. The correct answer is lazy because never works hard is the same as lazy. And then we have the negative prefixes expression like on, in, and this. For the example, the patient was insane. So the correct answer is crazy because crazy is the same as not sane and not sane is the same as insane.
Okay, it's my turn to explain skill 8, which is listen for double negative expressions. So, when we find one sentence but with two negatives or like two negative expressions, we have to consider that the result or the meaning of the end, it's not always be negative also, but it can be positive. For example, it isn't impossible. So, it isn't impossible, it means possible. So if it negative and negative, so the result is positive. But if it positive and positive, so maybe the result will be negative. Okay, now this is for example, yeah, guys, so you can understand more. Okay, there are man, woman, and narrator. So man said, "I can't believe that news that I heard about the concert." So he was surprised, yeah. Woman, well, it is impossible for the concert to take place. So it isn't impossible. It is and not. This is negative, yeah. And then impossible. This is im and possible. Im in this word can make the meaning of the word be negative, yeah, guys. So it is impossible it means possible. Yeah, so when there are two negatives, so the result will be positive. So it isn't possible, it means possible. Well, it's possible for the concert to take place. It's the real sentence. So the narrator, what does the woman say about the concert? Okay, there are the answers. Yeah, answer A. There's no possible that the concert will take place. This is the answer of the A. In the A, it means negative, so it's wrong. We have to find the positive answer. And B, the concert will definitely not take place. This is also negative, so B is wrong. And C, the concert might take place. This is positive answer, guys, because the concert might take place, maybe take place. So this is the means of the answer with the what women say. It's similar, guys. Positive and positive. The concept might take place and that it isn't impossible. It means possible. So C is the right answer. Meanwhile, the answer of D is the concept can take place. Can take place. It's a negative answer. So the right answer is definitely C. Okay, we can next. This is double negatives. Yeah, this is for the example. Another example. Okay, for the situation, negative word. For example, not, none, and the negative prefix in and this. Yeah, we already see it. Yeah, for the example, prefix. We can find the prefix is impossible. Plus possible. So it negatives and the double negatives. He didn't like the unclean office. It means he liked clean office. Two negative verbs. It isn't snowing, so they aren't going to the mountains. So the meaning is implies that they would go if it were snowing. And then neither or, not either. Shu didn't like the movie and neither did Mark. The meaning is both did not like the movie. So I hope you guys understand.
Well, maybe that's all the video for this week. See you later in the next video.
Bye bye.